The Nerdgasm Talk podcast is brought to you by Spaces Philly. If you love podcasts, go to spacesphilly.com where you can check out Lulu and Pop, Both Sides, Turntables, Jump Thought Super Tongue, and the Nerd Coalition's very own No Gimmicks Needed. Visit spacesphilly.com today. And now, feel the Nerdgasm.
Now, for my sleeper hit that I didn't think I thought I was going to hate this movie.
Oh, it's a sleeper hit?
Me personally, I thought I was going because I don't like zombies.
Oh.
I don't like zombie movies. I'm not scared of zombies. I just don't get them.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I don't care for Walking Dead. I don't care for World War Z. I don't care for Night of the Living Dead. I don't care if Shaun of the Dead. I don't care, Dawn of the Dead or all them movies. I don't care about zombie movies at all. But what happens when you take a zombie movie and a bank heist and you put them together? That's what this movie is. It's different because this time Zack Snyder puts an interesting case around the zombie because zombies are just like mindless creatures.
We gotta save ourselves. We gotta get to point A to point B.
Exactly, they're like these mindless creatures that they bite and kill people, and they turn to these mindless creatures. They get killed. But this time, they kind of mix a zombie into an extraterrestrial.
Oh.
There's this big zombie named Zeus, okay, that they are bringing from Area 51. Okay, and right. He's the alpha zombie. But we don't know if he's fully zombie or extraterrestrial because only he can produce other zombies.
Gotcha.
No, so say if Zeus bites you, right, and you bite me, I don't become a zombie. I'm just dead. Oh. Only Zeus can produce the other zombies.
Okay.
So he decides that after he kills this military that's trying to transport his body, that he is going to take over Vegas because they're right there in Area 51, which makes it in Sin City.
Right.
Yeah, so Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, that guy, he's in there, calls on Batista to get a squad together because he has money in this bank vault that he has at this casino, and he wants Batista and his team to go there and get it and he'll give them $50 million. And he can split it how he wants amongst his team before they nuke Vegas.
Okay.
But there's a underground thing that's going on with the government because they don't even care about the money. They want the blood of this zombie, this extraterrestrial thing, because it holds the power to make more of them.
Okay, and of course the government wants to make more.
And they want to have some kind of super army because it's all about power. Okay. And Batista's character, and this was actually kind of shocking because he runs from everything. He had to kill his wife because his wife got infected.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah. Whoa.
I'm sorry. Yeah. And one thing I've liked about Batista in his movies and the way he speaks up a lot, Batista is very hard on diversity.
Yeah.
Especially Zack Snyder too. So it's a very diverse team of Latinos and blacks and lesbians and women and people of color, and just I enjoyed the whole team.
Right.
And of course it has the the geeky kind of team, but they have to go in to Vegas, fight off these zombies, and then retrieve the money and then try to make it back safe from these zombies. And some of the zombies that are too dead and mindful stayed out in the sun and burnt themselves out. And they made a cool analogy saying that if it was ever to rain, they can come back and for about a couple of hours before they dry out again. I was like, oh, that was cool. I didn't think
so. These zombies get just like they literally dry out. Okay.
Yeah. So and then since Zeus is the head thing. Batista tells everybody who plays the guy Scott. He says, "Look, the headshot is the way to take the zombie out. You gotta just, destroy the brain, and the zombie can kick out." So Zeus actually wears a helmet to protect him.
Dang.
Saying from any kind of head damage, and apparently he has made it with somebody, and they have like this, like, it's like the queen they made, but then they kill the queen and get the head of the queen because they're gonna try to bring her head back to to the government. But she was pregnant at the time, and there's like this little blue fetus that Zeus pulls out. It looks like I don't know if they're going to explore it in a sequel or not. If he's going to try to create, or repopulate more of these kind of super zombies, because these zombies are smart.
Right.
And the team is also smart too. One thing I hear about zombie movies also is when you get a team together and they just be stupid.
Right.
They just be going out there, man, and they don't follow instruction. No, this is a team that goes out and does what they need to do. So I'm not gonna give away all the movie. Really, the only bad thing that Zack Snyder has is slow motion.
Of course,
it didn't bother me like Barry Allen and the Flash and Iris. It did not bother me that much.
Yeah, that was too much.
Yeah,
that whole scene did not need to be.
The one thing that bothered me the most about this movie is the runtime.
The runtime?
It's 2.5 hours long.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, Zach, bro, he do this every time. Like, first of all, I can't find a Zack Snyder movie that is below 2 hours. Zack Snyder is like a Luther Vandross song. Every Luther Vandross song is like 5 to 6 minutes of, and I'm like, you can cut some of this out.
Wow.
And if anybody likes R&B, go you can listen to Temptations, you can listen to Michael Jackson, and a nice good song can go anywhere between 3 to 4 minutes. But you pop on Luther, this man is singing so amazing for 6 minutes, and it's just like, bro, you can cut out some of them hoo-hoos, and that's how I feel about a Zack Snyder movie, unless it's a director's cut, and I'm like, and this movie, the runtime, I'm not gonna say it takes away from the movie, but I'm sitting there like, this is a great 2-hour zombie movie, but I don't need this extra half hour.
I totally get it.
I don't need this extra half an hour, and it's making me feel some kind of way. It's really because I felt it. I was checking. I paused to check the time. Like, okay, it looks like we're close to the end because of how the plot is going. I'm like, we got an hour left.
Dang.
Of what? We in Vegas. Y'all got the money. It's almost like the Five Bloods. 55 minutes in the movie, they got the treasure. And it's like there's another 90 minutes left. You're like, what? But see, that movie said they got to go through some shit to get back.
Right.
This movie, I'm just like, don't tell me y'all about to fight zombies for an hour. We not about to do this right now. We not about to do this. But overall, it shocked me because I don't like zombie movies. I don't, and it's good. I enjoyed it. I actually gave it a B+.
Oh, nice.
I gave it a B+. And then once again, my bar is set so low. I said in my review, if there's anybody out there who is like a zombie aficionado who knows about this kind of stuff, let me know what I'm missing. What because my bar said, look, I don't watch zombie stuff. So they said, like, well, this ain't nothing. You need to check out this movie. I'm willing to give it a chance after seeing Army of the Dead. And I think this one, Batista actually shows his acting range.
Okay.
And Mario Harwood's in there too, and he didn't bother me.
You got me interested in this movie now. I had no desire to see this whatsoever.
Well, that's how I was at the first two, because I was just like, okay.
Because
really
zombies are overplayed to me. We had that phase where everything had zombies in it, and I was just like, I'm 100% done.
Yeah, that whole 2012, 2013, 14, I was like,
it was too much.
I was sick and tired of everybody coming to work talking about The Walking Dead I'm like, okay. Like, first of all, they did not get out this city yet. And
I was drinking water, almost choked.
I just get so pissed. I'm like, yo, when it comes to sound, like, there's just no end to this shit.
Leave.
Yeah, and I mean, like, and I like that the characters have arcs. Mm-hmm. Each character has a certain arc to them, and they are forced to make certain decisions. Which I like about the movie is they are forced to make decisions that are just unfair.
Right.
Like, if they see a couple. Like, there's this one scene where it's in the beginning where she sees a couple being attacked by zombies in their car, and she tries to go save them, and they're scared out their mind, and she's like, "Come on with me," and she sees that the husband has a cut on his arm, and she's like, "Fuck, you're infected," so she has to kill him,
right?
And it's just like, man, I didn't think I can feel anything in a zombie movie,
right?
Because it's just mindless kill action type thing like that. But no, it's really like he flushed it out. He gave them character arcs. He even gave the fucking zombies arcs. Okay, I was
Zack Snyder, the one that everyone hated last year, could make a movie that is so well received twice in one half of the year.
Because let's see, I'm gonna go look on a tomato meter, because I don't think it's Army of the Dead yet. Yeah, as of right now, for a zombie movie, it's sitting at 69%.
That's not bad. Well, I mean,
for a zombie movie, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, 69% is bad, but that's better than I thought.
Actually, it's not, because you're at about 70%. 69% ain't bad. When you hit like 40%,
oh yeah, that's where it's
and below, because it's what it's saying is 70% of the critics like this movie. That's how you read the tomato meter.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so if it says 69%, it means 60. Because as up here, we got the Google users also. It's 72% like this movie.
Okay. So
for a zombie movie, and Netflix dished out $90 million for them to make this movie.
Dang.
They like I said, for me, once again, I'm not a zombie. I'm telling y'all one more time, I'm not a zombie aficionado. I don't watch zombie movies. I just know what I like, and I think for what Zack Snyder did, for what this movie do, is graphic, and there's just there's some things that it had to cut out. You know what I'm saying? And it's bloody, but I was like, okay, that's all something I expect from a zombie movie, but just the way it's done, like, I found myself into these characters, except his daughter. Except Batista's daughter, I'm just like, I never thought I would say that Batista's out acting you right now. I never thought I would say Batista's out acting you right now, and he's carrying this movie. This is like his first movie, because originally James Gunn made a whole role for Batista in Suicide Squad.
Right, I remember that.
And Batista turned it down, and I can see why he turned it down, because Batista wants to lead his own movie.
Right.
Army of the Dead is his movie. It's his group. He's the one leading the charge. It's his squad.
He's starting to prove more and more that he's becoming a better actor.
Yes.
And the growth in him is astonishing.
Yeah, so I mean, now will you give it a high score like I did? Probably not, but I do recommend you probably go check it out.
Gotcha. I will watch it, and by next week I will give you my review.
Okay, I hope Q-flow it and be like, yeah, I ain't watched that, John. Man.
No, because you actually interest me in this movie. I had no desire. to watch this at all, but you actually interest me in it.
I'll tell you what movie that you should have no desire to see, and you should keep it that way. That's The Woman in the Window.
I never even heard of that.
That was one of the, you know how Netflix has a new movie every weekend.
Yeah.
Amy Adams is in this movie with Anthony Mackie's her husband. Let's start right there.
Why? Why does Netflix keep hiring him? What is going on?
And she is a recluse. She's somebody who can't go outside, who's also a child therapist. And there are these neighbors that coming across the street, and she thinks she witnessed the murder of one of her neighbors. And the movie is trying to be pseudo deep, and I'm like,
it sounds like Disturbia, but bad.
It is. It's not good. It's going on my list of worst of 2021.
Gotcha.
And I sat back and just watched it. I just wanted to check it out, and I was like, this is not good. And I'm like, but the movie is trying too hard to be too deep.
Scorsese was right. Whoever said Netflix movies don't matter. Y'all just proving him right, y'all.
Except for, like I said, Army of the Dead. I like Army of the Dead, so that's a Netflix movie. But when it comes to The Woman in the Window with Amy Adams, and I'm just like, and first of all, Anthony Mackie plays her husband.
I can't picture them two together.
Good, because he barely in the movie.
I got my Marvel check here.
He's barely in the movie. I'm just like, bro, this relationship is not. Amy Adams and Anthony Mackie is like, hey, let's be interracial for the sake of being interracial. There's just nothing with that at all.
I hate when that happens. It's like,
I hate when
let's
that
make a
happens.
statement. Why?
You can have it's all right for her to have a white husband. It's fine. You know, I understand you want to, mix things up, and you want to, I feel you. I'm all with that. Mix them up. But just her and Anthony Mackie don't fit at all. Do you know how many other black men you could have picked for Amy Adams? That you got to have somebody that complements each other.
Homeboy that played, he was in Miami, One Night in Miami.
Which one?
The tall, dark-skinned brother. He didn't play Malcolm, and he didn't play. He played a football player.
Jim Brown, the one played Eldridge Hodge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
that's an Amy Adams type of guy.
Yeah, I can see it. It's kind of like remember Bird Box?
Yeah.
With Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
And then she had a relationship with that black guy.
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good together.
If there was no cameras rolling, and somebody told me that was Sandra Bullock's man in real life, I believe it. Like I would straight believe it to the point where their chemistry was great. They came off great. Even when they were talking to in interviews, I was like, "Yo, that's your man. Stop lying. Don't really his kids that you got. Stop lying." You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. When I just seen Amy Adams and Anthony Mackie driving in the car together, I'm like, you must be driving him to his trailer because this is not. This is just not. Y'all came and breathed right together. Like this is just not working for me.
And it's so bad for Amy Adams.
Because I think Amy Adams is an attractive woman, but like you got to compliment Amy Adams.
I think it goes along with being a good actor too. Because it's like you said, a good actor can hold it.
Yeah.
A good actor will be able to hold it. But it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a black guy to shoot. I was like, this don't sell. It's just like literally Anthony Mackie must have been just walking off the set of Falcon and Winter Soldier. He's like, hey, can I borrow you for literally 3 scenes?
Like, look, man, we only got 3. Cut the check.
He better not have said it for this movie. He better not. Now, if you want
the check.
Yeah. So now, if you want to watch the movie so we can roast it, then sure. I don't mind a good roasting session.
Gotcha.
For it's called The Woman in the Window. It just came out last week. I
will try.
It's not long, like 2.5 hours. It's literally under 2 hours. Wow. I think. Because after a while, even look, this is how I know it was bad. When Grace Randolph said she fell asleep twice, I said, "Damn." When Grace Randolph said I fell asleep twice trying to watch this show, I said, "Please," because I swear, but that she said she gonna like this shit.